Hello Internet and welcome to this quick video on kinetic energy, perfect for GCSE Science. Now we can start by saying that anything that moves has energy in its kinetic store. More energy is transferred here as it speeds up and less as it slows down. And from this we can expand to say that the greater its mass and the quicker it's going, the more energy in its kinetic store. And there is one simple equation we need to know for kinetic energy, and this is that kinetic energy, which is measured in joules, equals 1/2 times mass measured in kilograms times speed squared, and speed is obviously in meters per second, and this would generally be simplified down to EK, which is just kinetic energy, equals 1/2 mv squared. You will have to remember this. Let's take a look at a couple of examples of questions. Now you can pause the video once these have appeared on the screen if you'd like and give them a go for yourself, otherwise just follow along with me. Now, first of all, a car has a mass of 2,500 kilograms and is travelling at a speed of 20 meters per second, and we are asked to calculate the energy in its kinetic store. So all we have to do here is substitute our values into our equation, so we know that our kinetic energy is equaling 1/2 times mass, which is 2,500, times speed squared, which is 20 meters per second, so we're going to have 20 squared, and solving this we get an answer of 500,000 joules. A bit of a trickier question here, as we had to do a little bit of rearranging, and we are told that an object has 12,000 joules of energy in its kinetic store, and that it is also travelling at 32 meters per second, and then we are asked to calculate the mass of the object. Now you'll notice obviously we're not calculating the kinetic energy this time, so we will have to rearrange. So first of all we're going to put all of our values in, so we can say that 12,000 equals 1/2 times m times 32 squared. I've left m where mass is, and now we just have to solve this algebraically by doing to one side what we do to the other and getting m on its own. So the first thing we're going to do is divide both sides by 1/2, as dividing the right hand side by 1/2 will get rid of the half, whereas dividing the other side by 1/2 has to be done because we have to do the same thing to both sides. And dividing by 1/2 is effectively just timesing by 2. So here we're going to have 24,000 equals m times 32 squared. And then from here we're going to divide both of our sides by 32 squared, as once again we're timesing on the right hand side, so if we divide it it's going to get rid of that 32 squared, leaving m on its own, and we have to do to one side what we do to the other. So we're going to have 24,000 over 32 squared equals m, and then from here we get an answer of 23.44